Hello everybody and welcome to another unboxing. This one is from 7 Great and we have a discount code at 7 Great. It is Gear 10 off, which I will put on the screen. And this is a brand that I think a lot of you guys have tried, but it's new to me, and that is the Mona Lisa brand. This is different. It comes in bubble wrap. I've never seen that before for a cross stitch. I also think it's a little overkill. I don't really think you need to do bubble wrap on a cross stitch, but that's fine. And this is a super fun little image of, like, looks kind of like an old-timey village, farming town. You've got some people out with, like, I don't know, that guy's got like an axe or something, and that guy's got a fork. We've got some people doing, not a fork, a pitchfork. We've got some people doing some water sports here. It's just sort of everything cutesy, old-timey village. All right, so I'd like to start by looking at the pattern a bit. So it's just 4 pages. And there are 28 colors, so there's not really that many colors. I'm a little surprised, but it is more of like an illustration rather than a picture or a realistic picture. So maybe that many colors will be just fine. We'll have a look at the pattern a little more closely. I do not see any back stitch, which I think could help with the image clarity. So for example, this little guy in the canoe, he might not show up that great without a little bit of back stitch, but we'll have to see. You can probably tell a little bit better from here how much detail you're gonna have with these guys. It doesn't look too bad through the camera, which is sort of a better tell of how it's gonna look once it's stitched, I think. Super cute houses, and that guy is, I don't know, picking cherries or something. He's on the ladder. What is he doing? It looks like he's helping thatch this roof, but there's an entire house in between. I don't really know what's going on with that guy. But this looks like a painting. Like, I don't think Mona Lisa brand created this image. They took this image from something. This feels like a sticker. I don't know if this is a sticker or if it's just heavy paper. Oh no, it is. It's a sticker. Okay, that's kind of cool. So this front page is a sticker, and I think that's so that if they chose to package it in a box, they could have stuck this on the box, but you can use it as a sticker for whatever you want. So let's have a look at the actual canvas next. And I like this. So this is a lot of color blocking. Oh, that's upside down. This is this 11 count? Oh my goodness, okay. I didn't realize this. This is actually a 9 count image. I thought the canvas looked very big. The squares looked very, very big. They are. This is 9 count. So this is going to be really great for if you have not great eyesight like I do. And maybe this is part of the reason why this guy doesn't look, you know, so guy-like. The other people look pretty good. They look human shaped. The guy in the kayak, I don't know about him. I don't know how well that one's going to turn out, but this is going to be like that much easier to work on, and it means the clarity of the canvas is so good because they have a lot of area to print those symbols. If it's not quite in its square, it doesn't matter because the square is big enough to accommodate that. The printing looks fantastic, and as you can see, there's a ton of color blocking. There's nothing on here that I would call confetti. This is, you know, a little bit of a mixture of colors, but certainly I don't see any where there's like 20 different colors and there's only one stitch of each. So this is going to be like super easy to work on. So for those of us with eyesight problems, this would be fun to do. Let's just have a look at what it says for working with 9 count. Okay, so these instructions don't actually state how to work with 9 count. I believe that with 9 count, you actually use 4 strands. I would look that up on the internet just to be sure before I started this project, but I think using 3 strands isn't going to be enough for good coverage. So I'll double check that and just put on the screen what I found, whether it's 4 strands. Let's have a look. Oh, here's the kit that came with it. So there are 3 needles, a threader, a poof. I throw out the poof because I am worried about my cats thinking that's a toy, and it's too small. I feel like they would choke on it, and if it had needles in it, they'd be in big danger. So I actually don't keep the poof balls, but some people really like them. So we have our main colors on a thread card. Let me just get things organized here. We have a thread card rather than floss drops. And as you would imagine with that image, we have just a lot of very like natural organic colors, a lot of greens and brownish shades. And then there's a couple of like more orange or golden colors and just a little bit. I guess this is sort of the blue of the sky, that must be, and that's more green. Hold on. Okay, the sky color is actually 19. I don't know how, oh, I was gonna say, I don't know how that's gonna fill out the whole sky, but we have an entire extra hank of it. So that's the sky color. Makes sense. So I think this would be like a really great kit for somebody who isn't sure if they're ready to try cross stitch yet because you don't like working on tiny little projects, or you know, people who have eyesight problems, or even like somebody with shaky hands. If you're not used to doing cross stitch, this might be a good start to figure out if you are ready to dive into projects that are smaller count. I'm so glad that they're really offering a variety of different kits now. I've seen kits from 18 count now all the way down to 9 count. So it's really great that these kits are becoming more accessible to all different people who have all different preferences for, you know, how much fine work you want to do. And it's not just an accessibility thing, right? Like if you just like to work on something that's bigger, then that's great. This is an image that will be really fun. It's a nice mature image. It's not a kid image, and yet it's that nice big size so that you can work with a bigger needle and everything. So I'm really happy with this. I think this is great. So thank you to 7 Great for supplying this kit for me to try out. And I will see you guys in the next video. All right, bye.